following presentation is being brought to you by Sports Plus.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and happy Friday from the crew here on Sports Plus. I'm Pacific, and welcome back to another edition of RC Baseball. And tonight we have the biggest game of the season that determines who plays Toronto in the Season 9 ALCS. I'm Pacific, and welcome to Cleveland, Ohio, where the Tampa Bay Rays will be taking on the Cleveland Guardians in a must-win game for Tampa tonight if they want to keep their playoff hopes alive. These teams have been going at it all season. The AL has been an absolute bloodbath of wrath and whatever you want to call it. But tonight determines everything. For Cleveland, they come into this after getting swept by Toronto. They have the advantage. If they win this game, they lock the playoffs and Tampa's eliminated. However, they don't look that very good. Ragam, he kind of is deteriorating on the whole self-pitching organization type of thing. And I'm going to tell you right now, it's not going to look good facing a Tampa roster that is in desperation mode. For Tampa, they got brutally bashed by San Francisco in their last series. They also got mercied and swept. Or not mercied, but swept. And they're also a 5-7 record here tonight. And they are in the most highest desperation mode, as they cannot afford to lose any game if they want to have a chance at making the RSH playoffs. And that is basically what's been going on. In the other half of the league, in the NL, the Brewers and the Giants have already clinched their spots after the Marlins got eliminated last night. And make sure you tune in for that series, because that is going to be a wonderful banger. Veterans versus veterans once again. You know, it is a beautiful night this Friday, and a lot is on the line. But we are going to be here commentating this whole thing right for y'all every call. And this might go to extra. Me, I think that Tampa's gonna pull away with this one. I think Tampa is gonna make this interesting. I think Tampa is really gonna play desperate and get down to the point they cannot afford to lose this game. With that being said, this game should be getting underway soon. And yeah, that's pretty much my whole spiel. But it has been a crazy couple of days of baseball so far here. If I'm being honest, I don't even know what's gonna happen next week. Season 9 playoffs start on Tuesday, with both game ones of the ALCS and the NLCS taking place. And we will figure out soon who will be the competitor to step up to the Toronto Blue Jays, a team that has been on fire all season long. And they have finally locked their spot in the AL. And I think me and Teo kind of went over this earlier, but we did say Toronto was that dark horse team that could come and take out the entire AL, and they kind of did just that. With that being said, I don't know what's going on, but there's a lot of BP going on. Ragam's trying to retain his legacy. He's coming up on 100 Ks on the season. It's ridiculous. He's joining elite company. He's five strikeouts away from passing Pacific for 5th in a single season record for most strikeouts in regular season. He is 5 strikeouts away from doing so, but he is projected to move himself into like the 3rd spot, passing Jaden, who posted 105 Ks at his current pace. It is a lot going on today, and there's a lot on the line, so make sure you tune into this game. If you want to catch live updates of the game, always tune into the stream. And if you're in the Discord, we will always ping what's going on and how this game is going. But for now, that's all I have to say. And we'll be right back with the game. Welcome back to Cleveland, Ohio. As I once said, we are geared up for the biggest game of the season. Tampa, Cleveland, in Ohio, in front of the faithful Progressive Field crowd. And I am joined by Teo, who came a little late, but this game's about to get underway pretty soon here. We would like to welcome all of you that are just now tuning into this game, presented by Pacific Seafood Haven and Nebula's Mexican Taco Spot. Just many of our wonderful sponsors that partner with Sports Plus. But yeah, what I said in pregame, this is all or nothing for Tampa. Regam is back on the mound. Per usual, Dapo leadoff man for Tampa. Time was called. And I think Rez is actually the leadoff man for the Rays. I don't know what is going on, and I don't know why his tail's floating behind me. But this is ridiculous. But yeah, Rez is a leadoff man in tonight's action against Regam. And we're waiting any second now for Regam to get back on the mound. And yes, he will get back on the mound. And we are set underway in Cleveland. First pitch any second now from Regam. And this game is underway. Takes for strike one. Not something that you see rarely out of Regam. He is more of on the base side here. A guy that really Reznov going crazy. And they start guns blazing early. Reznov puts Tampa up 1-0. What a start. Sweet Santa Maria. Jesus, that was a shot. And this is what with this Tampa team, they're playing in pure desperation mode. Everything is a must-win for them tonight if they want to keep themselves in these playoffs. Regam is not too happy with giving up that solo shot early, and you kind of don't see that from an elite pitcher like him. A guy that has been known to have crazy games as he, takes down low for strike one. Reznov, haven't seen much of him this season. Had a bad starting San Francisco, and he's wiping that slate clean. As I don't know who this is up, but swings and misses. 0-2. Regam trying to get back into his rhythm after just shaking one off earlier. Swing and a miss. That is strike one. A strikeout. But his first K of the game. Shade, one of the Tampa's best hitters all season up to bat. I think he has 8 homers and 11 RBIs on the season. Not really much we've heard from him in the last 4 games, but he's looking to make a difference tonight as he takes ball 1. 1-0. Regam is, I don't know what's going through Regam's head tonight, honestly. That is what you don't want to do early, giving up runs, as Cleveland has known to have a very, very, very slow offense. I don't even know where Teo went. Where did Teo go?
I'm with my sideline. I'm with my people right now.
Right.
With my people. Just talking to my players, making sure they're okay, being here as the assistant manager. I haven't been able to get out to a lot of games for the team, but now I'm here. Everybody looks great. Reznov just hit that homer, I'm just talking to him about it right now. I was actually just saying, it was a good hit right there.
Regam,
But
3-1 pitch to shade.
yeah.
That is.
But yeah. That was 93-43.
Absolutely. Just
Crushed.
pissed on.
Crushed.
3-2 count from Regam here. Struggling start from Regam. The detonation strikeout looking on the slider, low and in. That will bring Tappy up. Now, as I was saying about Cleveland's offense, this is not going to be in their best interest if they want to make themselves swing and a miss right away on 1 count. Tampa's playing with all the desperation they need tonight. There's a lot going through their heads right now. They're staying calm and collective. The job is indeed not finished. I think our camera crews caught Rez saying as he rounded the third base, job is indeed not finished for these guys. If they want to make themselves known, as Tappy takes for 2-1 count. These playoffs are getting exciting, man. I mean, we seen what happened. Taylor, you by now seen the walk-off, right? The 3-run walk-off by Toronto. Of
course I saw it.
It just tells me that like we said, remember earlier after the playoff break when we were here and Toronto was playing Cleveland, we said Toronto's definitely going to be that dark horse team that might come out the AL, and is looking like it. And walks Happy.
I really did say there really isn't a dark horse in the AL. All 3 of these teams are playoff teams. And they keep proving me right every time you see them play. So every game that's come down, they've basically done the same thing. It's been so equal, and these last games are really going to be interesting to see who is able to make the cut.
And Regam, this is what I was saying. Regam cannot get into these counts. He's being way too passive. Already almost at 20 pitches. Only has 2 outs in the first frame as he gaps one down the line.
That was just foul.
Would have been a base hit if that was fair. But as I'm saying, Regam cannot get his pitch count up. That is the main reason why they have lost. I think this is actually an interesting stat, and I've actually kept up with it. Regam, when his pitch count is over 50 plus, he is 0 for 4 in any start this season. And Tim Taser's gonna kill that one down the foul. And as I was saying, 0-4 when his pitch count is over 50 plus. I mean, we've seen the guy get off the mound and the walk-off happened. I mean, we've seen him give up the walk-off to Toronto. We've seen him get shelled against many other teams this season. That is a check swing, and that is a strikeout. They are out of the inning finally. Regam is escaping whatever he conjured up this first couple of frames. And Rez is on the mound. A risky decision despite his last start. Last start, he kind of did not do his job. Last game for Rezanoff, 5 homers, 8 RBIs allowed through 2.2 innings pitched, 5 strikeouts, which resulted in the loss. And Rezanoff is going to try to wheel this team together. Hopefully he can string together some good couple of innings against a Cleveland offense that's only led by Regam himself. And everybody, the fans, the media, all already been talking about how this Cleveland offense has been struggling. But will Rez keep that up? And Reznov pitching, ball 1 down low. And that is not what you want to do here. Reznov is, he can do a lot for his team. Regam pops that one up immediately, gets probably his most difficult batter out the way. That is gonna prompt Lee Sunshine up, aka Father. He's been having a spectacular rookie season so far. He takes upstairs for ball one. Teo, these type of games towards the end of the season, they always interest me, Always, always say like if you get into these games and you know what you gotta do, you gotta execute. There's no room for failure. You've had all these games to avoid the failure, and now it's like, you know, Taylor, I know you're, the AM of Tampa and all that. And I know you have high hopes for his organization. You think Tampa gonna pull off the impossible?
It's really. I think we have a good enough team to get there, especially with. You see how Cleveland's been struggling recently. Not saying there's just so many things that could happen. You can't rule anybody out right now. That's all I'm saying.
I agree. The stakes are very oddly stacked against Tampa. Father's in a 2-1. Father's gonna rope that one. He is
and the fielder. He's going to. He went half. He went half. He went half. That is half.
That is half.
Good Lord, he's out.
And this is the base running that I'll be talking about. You cannot afford to make these base running errors, especially in a game like this.
Good Lord, he wanted to, but whoever the right fielder was got there just in time and threw it just quick enough.
That's beautiful execution there, especially from a fielder like that.
That's a rookie fielder, Tappy, the rookie out there, right?
That's a play you want everybody to make. I mean, we've been seeing defensive plays all season, left and right.
Oh wow, who is running on the field?
There's a fan on the field for whatever reason.
Streaking incidents in RSH.
Yeah, man. Only in Cleveland, bruh. And Trey's gonna drive.
That's foul.
That might have been the game time bomb if that was fair. Oh no, it wasn't. 75-55. That would have been a simple.
No, that's
2-2 count for Dre. Rezanoff already doing wonderful. Tries to tunnel the fastball down low there, and it is a 3-2 quickly for Dre. And Dre, we haven't heard of much this season, but Dre can do something when the time is, and I think that time is now as he looks at high, and that is a K for Rezanoff.
Commentator curse at work, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, that was a strike.
That's just commentator curse right there.
Hey, what do you expect me to do? It was a full count. Anybody should swing. I mean, think about it. Most of the time, they're not walking you.
Unfortunately, Dre's had a weird history of not swinging in 3-2 counts.
Oh my God,
so,
yeah, don't get me started on. Yeah, don't get me started, man. Dre, you know about season 7? Dre took on a 3-2 count, bases loaded, 2 outs, ended the game, and Mariners forced a game 5. That was beautiful. Dapo's gonna put that on the ground. That's gonna be great.
Ground, and he's not gonna be there. He wasn't gonna be safe regardless.
And Rezanoff is back up. Regam already gave a homer to this kid.
Do it again.
Rezanoff putting the team on his back. Takes on slider way inside. Good
That's
Lord.
not that inside. Yeah.
I mean, I'm looking at it from umpire's perspective.
I'm like behind the home plate. So.
That's
I mean that one. These are weird pitches.
0-2 for Rezanoff. Already had that homer in his first at bat. He is shaking up. I think he's gonna step out the box.
He was feeling good after that first one. He want that second one. I can see it.
And swing and a
Yikes.
miss.
Still got some good hitters still coming up.
Regal doing anything in his power to lead this team to a playoff spot. He has been struggling, and that is another Duke Santa Maria.
And that, here it goes! See ya!
That was long gone.
First career home run. Who was that? Was that
That is Joshi.
Yep.
Wow.
Oh, that was Joshi. Oh, he changed his shit again. That's what I'm talking about.
And
That's what I'm talking
Tampa
about.
is doing their thing. Joshi coming through with a monster nuke to left. Somebody get the stats on that shot.
Let me see
As
here. I can do it right now. 90-46 on that one.
Jesus, that was belted into left center.
Tampa came out with some fire. They know what they need to do. They understand the objective.
They very much do understand the objective. They are showing it. Desperation is desperating tonight. And Cleveland's offense has been stagnant, to say the least. Regam is trying to deal his way. He's already at 30 pitches. Like I'm saying, I feel like the Cleveland front office needs to have a conversation, because I just feel like when Regam as of late has been struggling, and wow, that is a nasty curveball down low. Regam has been struggling. He's been struggling to put the team in the position to win with his pitching. He tries, but there's always a sell, and that is going to be a 3-2. Brace for impact here. Shade might send this to a 3-0 lead. Shade is known for belting those 3-2 count.
Commentator curse again. You see? Now you're cursing my players, so I have to tell you to stop.
Oh my God. But Regam is up to bat in this bottom of the second. Dre and Rezanoff. Dre's going at Rezanoff here. Wow, this is already.
Are we serious?
They are starting.
Yo, can you shut up?
Rezanoff starting out with a fastball up outside. Rez is trying to call for a paint. That is not a paint. That is not a paint. Rezanoff in a 1-0. Regam checks 2-0.
He wanted it though.
Another not so good pitch.
So get this guy to freaking pop out. I've done it many a time.
I've done it too. This is ridiculous. 2-0. What will Rez do? Hangs a slider down. That's gonna paint.
That's a good pitch.
Checks that one. And trying to work himself back into the count, and that is gone. See right there, that is out of here. Single player ball. The lead is cut in half by Regam. It is not over. Regam strikes back again, and the crowd is going crazy here in Progressive.
The crowd.
Yeah.
What crowd?
Get the reference. Jesus, y'all are such party poopers, bruh.
There's one person.
You're just ruining it. You're ruining it. You're ruining it. Just go with the flow. No, because I'm tired of this. Just go with the flow. Rezanoff in a 1-0 after giving up that homer, and that is down towards Shade, and that is out.
And that'll end the inning. So damage limitation.
That is not the end of the inning.
No, it won't. No, it won't. Sorry, guys.
The inning is far from over.
The first out, at least. Good. What is this walk-up?
Rezanoff Slider bait down low. See, this game might get tense down the stretch, but this has been homer after homer after homer. No small ball being played tonight. Everybody's going for the same. Dre takes curveball up and in for strike one. It's easily a 1-1 count. And Dre's gonna sky that one as
Fly out.
And I think Ragam is back up. And see, this is a guy that you don't want to see back up in the same inning. This will probably go terribly wrong if Rez doesn't force him to pop out. This can either go right or wrong. That is going to be the 2-0. Rezanov is, well, he go ball 3. That is a knuckle way up high. 3-0. And see, this is a situation against one of the league's best hitters. This is not what you want to do.
And you know, that's not even a bad decision with 2 outs.
That would be counted as an int walk, too. Just to have that on record for the stream. Rezanov trying to get out this inning. Can Father do what he's been doing all season? Helping Ragam try to usher this team to greatness. That is another 2-0 count. And this is what we kind of seen out of Rezanov yesterday against San Fran. Repeatedly getting into 2-0 counts. And is not willing to take that aggressive hand. As Father fouls that one off. And see, you know, don't get me wrong, Rezanov's a great pitcher and all, but see, there's certain instances where you have to kind of switch the flow. And Taylor, I think from experience as, you know, both of us being Cy Young caliber pitchers, we can both attest to this. You know, you can't be too passive in a league like this, especially where everybody has an eye. Now, I think you can agree, Taylor. That is going to be ball 4.
We were coming up in the days of 20 strikeout games where you just throw whatever.
Throw whatever, man.
It was great. It was great. But, you know, people got better. And, you know, that's what you want for the league. People got way better along with the system and everything we do. So now people are going to have to – these people who are caught, like, in between that early – part of what this league is and what it is now, they got to make a decision. They got to try and adapt to all these new players that are coming in.
Still had thrown straight balls.
A lot of these guys play HCBB, so that brings the level of competition up significantly.
Dre fouls that one back. 1-2 count, bases 1 and 2 for Dre. Rezanov is trying to get out this inning clearly. Time was called. I don't know. See, no,
bro.
What am I talking about? Somebody he needs to get cited. He needs to get struck down.
Oh, holy infield in. What the heck is this?
Yeah, what is this infield in? 2 and 2 and Rez again.
2-4-2, bro. It's crazy.
Rez again does not want to take the aggressive hand. And this is a remarkable shift. Rezanov trying to get out the inning. Reznov
Popped up,
forces the pop-up, and that is
and that's
out of
out
the
the inning.
inning.
To the third. Tampa has a 1-run lead.
To the third. And I think as our producers have advised us, I think we'll be having Dre come on the stream real soon. Left fielder for the Cleveland Guardians, give us the insight of what's going on in that Guardians dugout in a crucial game. Regam is taking the mound once again, and surprisingly keeping himself on the mound despite those 2 solo nukes he's given up in the last 2 innings. And we are now underway. It is now the top of the third. This has been a close game so far. I think, Teo, I think Regam and his crew, they're probably gonna rally back. I think eventually, and now that I say this because Cleveland, the stagnant offense, it wasn't really it's been shaky. Like the offense hasn't been that good, but I think they'll come back. I think one of the Tampa pitchers will slip once Rez gets off, and that is our on-field interview. Everybody, welcome Dre onto the stream, left fielder for the Guardians. How are you doing in this do or die game?
I'm not doing good. I've not gotten the strike call at all, or I've not gotten the correct call whatsoever tonight. Not making me happy.
Wow. As Regam gets his 7th K of the game. And Dre, I know you guys in that dugout have been locked in trying to stay in this game. What do you think? What's going through y'all mind trying to clinch this playoff spot and get Tampa away from whatever's going on.
We're just trying to string together hits. I think that's about it. Regam's trying to pitch very good on the mound. We're gonna have to put a reliever in, but I think if we can string together a few hits, we've got this game in the bag. Regam's a good pitcher when he's not giving up long balls. That's been his main issue from what I've seen the past 2 seasons playing with him. So, and even then before in the Season 5 World Series. Sorry.
Yeah, most definitely. I mean, we've a lot of us have seen that as well. A lot of us have been a part of the games where Regam has struggled in the long balls. He strikes out another. That is his 8th K of the game. Now we'll get us 2 outs in the top of the frame. Now, Dre, you mentioned earlier that you haven't got any strikes, and I've been kind of watching. I've seen that Rez has been trying to get you to pop up here, and it's kind of working to a degree. Do you have a plan on changing your approach towards pitchers that are, being on the passive side of the game?
I've gotten yard off of him 3 times. I don't need to change anything. I'm just not having a good last few games. That's about it. I've Toronto, I went 0 for 4 in 9 innings. That was not a fun game. And this game I've gone 0 for 2, but I haven't gotten a correct call tonight, what it feels like. I've just not had a good game today on the batting side when it's not really my fault. But I think if I make a few changes to my DPI, which for some reason, my stuff isn't loading, so I can't change my DPI. But if I do make a few changes, I think I'll be able to catch up on them.
Speaking of Regam, gets his 9th K, and he is up to bat trying to wheel this team together. But Dre, my last question for you here.
Well, I can't hear you. All right, now ask. Sorry.
Wow. Quick pitch of doom.
Ooh.
See, now, my last question, I don't know if Tail has any questions. I'll let him ask after me, but, I know that you and Tampa I know you and Rez especially have a little past beef and all that, but you think you guys are gonna come away with this game, especially because Tampa's playing in such desperation, like we've already seen? You think y'all gonna pull away with this game?
I think if we can start stringing together hits, I think we'll be able to do it. If Rez gets off the mound, like that was kind of our main problem in the first game we played against them. I hit a home run off of him, but we didn't score at all. But if he gets off the mound and we tie this ball game somehow, I think we'll be in for a treat tonight. I think we can get to him, but now they've got a full infield, so this might not be easy for us.
And the ant walks are gone. Rezanov has used the 2 ant walks early on. His act is starting to digress. But Tail, if you have any questions to ask Dre, you could go ahead, my brother. I know you're intrigued as well as I am.
Well,
Right now.
what do you really think of now? Something that I've noticed about Righam's teams for a long time is they usually don't have a lot of players on the field from game to game, and that can really affect strategy and how you choose to play, especially against more active teams like Tampa Bay. As you can see, they have quite the team here tonight. So really, how do you manage that? And do you really think down the stretch you'll still be able to compete?
That's a good question. I mean, I think if our roster has as much talent as it does, we've got Father. I don't know if he's a rookie or not, but
He is.
if I'm locked in, yeah. If I'm locked in, I think we've got a good chance. And then we've got Regum, who's always been good game to game. So I think no matter even if our inactivity is a huge problem, I think we can still compete with the better part of some teams. I think obviously Detroit had a lot of inactivity. Oh my God!
And that is
Oh.
lead!
Nice!
Surprise! Left and gone! 3-2.
Let's go!
This game is upside down, and the season is looking bleak for Tampa through 3, baby! Holy crap! Once again, I've mentioned for a long time, Father puts the ball in play. He is helping Ragon with this offense, and it has been nothing but Father times in Cleveland, baby. That is a 2-run nuke. Absolutely blasted.
Oh my.
I mean,
Whoa.
wow. That is exactly what I was talking about. I'm so sorry, but that was probably the most clutch homer you could have ever seen in a game like this where it's so competitive. And Dre, it looks like you are up to the challenge. Josh, you will be taking the mound for Rez after that 2-run lead taking bomb.
He hit a home run off me. I guess it's the only time I repay the favor. If I can get a ball to hit here, hopefully.
Wow, I mean, what a shot. Teo, your initial thoughts.
Fuck! Oh, sorry.
No.
Mike, man! That was not a strike. Okay. I'm not getting my calls tonight. Oh,
Great call that one on. It's 0-2.
that was a strike.
We'll wait till whatever Dre does. Oh wait. Oh, you just missed the loudest 2-run bomb call of all time. Sorry.
Oh,
Swing and a miss. Another K for Dre.
That's a shame. I mean, at least that was a proper ball, so I can't really complain.
Now back to that 2-run bomb earlier. Tail, your initial thoughts. I mean, wow.
We are so fucked. That's all I have to say.
I mean, Dre, you've been playing with Father for most of this season. What is your thoughts on him being able to help propel this roster that is fouled off? What do you think about Father and his contributions to the team? I mean, holy moly.
I'm glad he's an active player. I think this new generation of RSH players have a lot of talent. I mean, a lot of the first generation, I think you can write the first generation down in the first 9 seasons. I think he's going to be a vital piece to the second generation of players in this league. I think he might help us down in the playoffs if we can win this game tonight. I'm not going to say anything because I don't want to put any curse on us, but if we do win tonight, I think he's going to be a big piece when we play Toronto. If we play Toronto, sorry.
Yeah. And I'm getting some strays here after Joshy took all day to pitch. Gone fouls off a potential nuke that would have put them up 4-2. Now it's a 2-2. And my phone's about to blow up and die. Now it's time to plug in all the charger. There we go. And they tagged the base, and that'll be the second out of this inning. They are trying to limit the damage as much as possible. Father is back up after his 2-run lead taking bomb. Hey, and producers, can we get the stats on that? Can we get the stats on that homer from Father? That was pretty nuked, if you ask me.
90 power, 44 launch angle, 172.
90 power, 44 launch angle. That's something that's a swing and a miss. Very much. He wanted that pitch. That was the hack. 1-1 count. Father check swings upstairs. A 2-1 count remains. You know. And Joshy is still a little startled on this mound. Trying to limit the damage. 2-1 count.
Ooh.
Fouled off. That is gonna be 2-2.
I think I'm gonna talk about a little bit of my season X. I think if any team wants me, I will sign to anyone.
That is a swing and a
Stowers.
miss.
I will sign to anyone except Isaac. Anyways.
Good to know. Good to know. I mean, wow, but good to know.
All right, well, all right, it's the 4th, so I'm gonna let y'all go. Have a fun game up in the booth.
We will. Thank you for joining us.
No problem. Have a good one, you guys.
Me too.
That interview is now over. I mean, what I don't know what this. Can we get a camera on this immaculation?
That's a beautiful man ready to play some baseball right there.
My God, what is that?
Ready to play some baseball. Come on.
Wow, a pitch that's way outside. Not. Gotta be illegal, he says. Swinging a miss down low at the changeup. Easily a 1-0. Good God, what is that mouth of his? A swing and a hack at a sinker way outside. It's 1-2 quickly. This is Wayne. And 1-2, Ragam searching for his 10th K of the game. Takes on a sweeper outside. Ragam trying to finish his 4-inning start once again. You know, a lot of people been and that is another K for Ragam. These guys have been hacking all day. I think that is his 4th game in a row. Not 4th. That's his 4th. I think that's his 5th game this season with 10+ strikeouts. Where Rez is gonna take on strike down low for whatever reason. And is getting into that desperation mode. Rez swinging at a close slider. That is 0-2 now. And the chances are beginning to happen. And the Rays' time is dwindling slowly. Swing and a miss up high. That is a second strikeout. That's 11th K for Rakam. And wow. And Rezanov says some words. Some very derogatory language being said. I think Tayl's gonna go have a word with Rezanov in the dugout about that derogatory language that was being used. That is not class from a player that's from a team that's just been known. He's been known to trash talk a lot of people. That is swinging down low. He's been known how to been trash talking a lot of people. It stems all the way back to even season 5. He's been talking that talk for a while. And that is 3-1 to Joshi. Joshi trying to wheel this team together as the offense, other than him and Rezanov, haven't been producing. And let's see what Ragam can deal. Walks him. Wow. His accuracy is starting to get there. He is trying to finish this inning. I do not blame him. But with shade up, this is disasterly. This is dangerous. This is dangerous. This is a dangerous play. Shade is one of the... Shade is a renowned hitter. Ragam is gonna probably try to pitch his way away from Shade, but that accuracy is going to kill him. Let me tell you. Swing at the fastball way outside. I mean, what the heck? That is Ragam at a 1-1, 59 pitches. Another ball way inside. That is 60 pitches. 2-1 count. This is everything for the Rays. This is the best situation you can possibly get. It is a 3-1 count, ladies and gentlemen. This is the best possible situation you want to be in if you are Rezanov in the Tampa Bay Rays. This could be the pitch.
Rashad! Oh,
What a 2-1 ball. What did I say? Tampa
let's
Bay.
go! That's
Regardless, did not finish the inning, and it shows tonight. Shade reclaims the lead. What the hell? This game is cinematic. I'm telling you, that was the best situation you wanted to be in if you were the Tampa Bay Rays. Your best
That
hitter
is what we wanted.
with a man on base. That is what you wanted. Ragam is not happy. I'm telling you, Tampa was going to come out with desperation. They have the lead, but can they finish the job in these next 2 innings where things can get a little bit chippy for both teams? Tappy swings up high at the fastball. Yikes. He is panicking for sure, ladies and gentlemen. And Somebody ping the other game. Oh.
Walk Tappy.
4. Tappy is walked. It is not looking good for Regum. Not looking good for Regum. And Tim Taser is up.
Just let it go.
Tim
Let it
Taser is up.
go.
know as well, our producers gave us a heads up that a Cleveland loss tonight does give Toronto the division and AL home advantage. Dre swings up high, and that is another K for Dre, and I think Dre is 0 for 5.
Yikes.
It is not going good. It's not going good, and Ragam is up, but no, not Ragam. It's actually FaZe Red. This is not good for Cleveland. And game 2 of this series will take place Saturday at 8:30 EST. I don't know if that's being streamed. FaZe Red Flies. That's way foul. I don't know if that's being streamed, but that will determine a do or die game for everybody. Saturday's game, my producers gave me a heads up that won't be getting streamed. Make sure you guys tune in for that game, and that is going to be a 0-2 count. Cleveland's offense is folding under pressure, and Tampa is in the best position they possibly can be in, and it's ridiculous. Joshy swinging, missing for the FaZe Rev, and that is 2 outs. Talking back to Joshy after striking out. Regam is up.
Out to him.
They cannot walk Regum. If they walk Regum, that's gonna result in an automatic double for Regum, as they are out of int walks. They've thrown 2 4-pitch walks to Regam thus far, and they can no longer walk him. And he statues.
Wow.
Statues. That's a homer, big dog.
No thought, just stands there.
I mean, when you statue, you can't do nothing else. Check swings a curveball up top, 2-1 for Regum. And like I said, they cannot afford. Actually, they can walk him at this point if thrown a strike.
It does not end.
And it does not end. Regam is doing everything in his power to wheel this team back into this game.
One-man army,
and
bro.
he is doing it all tonight.
He thinks he can do it himself.
And they are not done yet. That is 6-4 Cleveland. Down 2. Father up. This is the best situation. If you're Regam, Father is up. He's had a day. And that is a very mistake pitch from Joshy there. You do not